Hi, I'm Greg Hall at Blend Training and Wellness. I do a lot of athletic training with high school, middle school, even college football players. Today we just worked with our 6:30 morning class, doing some speed training. Today we worked on some explosive movements, a lot of lateral steps, just working on them getting out of their stance, getting out of their hips, being explosive, moving side to side, which is great for football. A lot of their movements will be quick side to side movements, especially some of these guys are linemen, even linebackers, running backs, fullbacks, and such.
Hey, I'm Beau. I'm a trainer here at Blend, just working with the kids this morning. I'm going to go through a preview of what we did. So here we're working on knee drive and posture. They're having to hold the plate above their head, big knee drive and explosion with a lateral step. We get the march going just to start with a movement just to get the knees high. With that, each time they are stepping, they're driving off their heel, driving force laterally. Again, the plate above their head is just for posture. We're working on core stability in this as well. Here, Greg's showing how to do this. We're now jumping into a skip. So now instead of marching laterally, we are skipping laterally. So we're going one step at a time again. Here the kids are about to start. Start with the march. The plate's over their head at this time. Now they get into the skip. With the skip, they're moving laterally at this point, driving off that outside leg into the lateral motion. We really want to focus on knee drive during this. High knees, we don't want to power off. With low knees, you want to keep the knees high and driving off with force. Here in this drill, again, we're working on lateral movement. So the kids are starting in a lunge. The med ball above their head is again for posture and core stability. They're using that to throw down onto the ground with force. With that, that's going to allow them to drive out with a lateral movement. This drill is going to work on quick explosions, getting out of the hole. So here the med ball, they hold at their chest, tall tower bend to the knees slightly where they can propel out and throw. This is going to get them to be able to throw out of the front, out of a position in order to get good explosion. With this drill, this is a running drill. Again, getting out of explosion. They're starting with the ball on the ground. They're not scooping the ball to their chest, they're just throwing the ball. This is going to allow them to get out and explode. A little resistance at the beginning, but again, they're starting at a 45-degree angle. Here with this, we got the tire flip. This is just working on, again, triple extension from the ankles to the knees to the hips. Notice how he drops down, really uses his legs to explode up. When we get about halfway, you got to use your hips to power through, to push through the tire. When you get to the top, violent throws down to the ground. Here we got each partner going through different routines. Again, feet are about shoulder width apart here. Squatting down using our legs, not our back, in a quick explosion up, violent throw down. Here we're working on starts from the push-up position. This gets kids to get out and be able to get out of the hole in certain situations. So from here, they're starting off on the ground, pushing up, getting a good lateral step out of there, and then exploding with a hard knee drive for about 10 yards and quick burst out from there. Here we're running through the same thing. This time they're starting in a side. So they're now going through a shuffle side. So they're starting facing the wall. They're having to drive off laterally and to get that big first step. Here we're having one of our offensive linemen start a little bit ahead. Again, they're having to turn around. He is having to turn around to get up. The other guys are having to push off. Here we got the guy starting on the ground. He's starting from the stance and they're driving off. We're really working on speed in this routine.